It's a peaceful morning. Birds are singing, cows are grazing, and your dog is lazily snoring in the corner. Then suddenly, everything changes. The birds take off all at once. The cows start to moo nervously. Your dog jumps up, ears high, growling at nothing. Minutes later, the ground begins to shake. An earthquake. And somehow, your animals knew it was coming. But how? How can animals sense disasters before humans do? And are they really predicting the future? For centuries, people have noticed strange animal behavior before disasters. Before tsunamis, elephants have been seen running inland. Before volcanoes erupt, dogs howl for hours. And before earthquakes, even small creatures, like toads and rats, disappear from sight. In 373 BC, ancient Greek historians wrote that rats, snakes, and weasels fled the city of Helike just days before it was destroyed by an earthquake and tsunami. Coincidence? Maybe. But stories like these repeat again and again, from Japan to Italy to California. Scientists started taking these stories seriously in the 20th century. In 1975, Chinese officials evacuated the city of Haicheng after noticing unusual animal behavior. Dogs barking frantically, horses refusing to enter their stables, even fish jumping out of ponds. A day later, a 7.3 magnitude earthquake struck. More than 100,000 lives were saved. It sounded like proof that animals could predict earthquakes. But when another quake hit the city of Tangshan the next year, without any warning from animals, the idea fell apart again. So what's really going on here? Humans are basically sensory beginners compared to animals. We can't see ultraviolet light like bees or hear infrasound like elephants. We can't sense tiny magnetic fields like turtles or feel subtle vibrations through the ground like moles and snakes. When a disaster is coming, an earthquake, tsunami, or storm, the environment changes before the main event hits. Pressure in the air drops. Groundwater levels shift. Rocks deep below begin to crack, releasing electric charges and gases. Animals might sense all of that. Dogs could pick up low-frequency vibrations through their paws. Fish might detect small chemical changes in the water. Birds might notice shifts in air pressure or even tiny changes in the Earth's magnetic field. To them, the world starts to sound wrong. To us, it's still silent. Some researchers think earthquakes literally create electric signals before they happen. When rocks deep underground are stressed, they release charged particles that travel to the surface. These particles ionize the air, creating tiny electric currents. Animals with sensitive whiskers, feathers, or skin can feel these currents like a static shock. Humans, not so much. But here's the problem. Not every quake or storm produces the same signals, and not every animal reacts in the same way. Sometimes they sense something harmless, like distant thunder or a passing truck, and panic for no reason. Other times, a real disaster comes, and they stay completely calm. You can't exactly ask a dog, "Hey, how dangerous does it feel today?" Seismologists in Japan and Italy have started tracking wildlife with GPS and sensors. It might one day serve as a real-time warning sign. In 2004, during the Indian Ocean tsunami, almost every animal in Sri Lanka's Yala National Park survived, even though the waves killed tens of thousands of people. Elephants broke their chains and ran to higher ground. Flamingos flew inland. Leopards vanished into the forest. Humans saw the sea retreating and walked toward it. Animals ran away. Maybe they weren't predicting the future. Maybe they were just listening to a world we've forgotten how to hear. They live closer to the earth, constantly tuned in to every vibration, smell, and hum around them. We've surrounded ourselves with walls, engines, and screens, drowning out the whispers of nature. So next time your dog starts barking for no reason, or your cat hides under the bed, maybe, just maybe, they know something you don't. Because when nature speaks, animals don't wait to understand. They just act. And sometimes, that instinct is the smartest thing of all.